But then you think about it, and then you see the journey, because it was a work in progress, and to see it actualize, I think, has been the greatest thing, because it's like you were doing so much, and then boom, look at it, like look at how far you've come, is what I'm saying. So I feel like during the season it was a lot was happening, and then now that it's done and it's right in front of you, I guess you have that moment where you're in a state of disbelief, but also belief that
It's like I made an album, and it's like it's my
yeah,
album,
yeah,
you
like it's
know.
there,
Mm.
yeah. Like you actually worked towards that, and boom, here
But then
you
now
are.
I'm trying to figure out what to do, and
Mm.
like I'm
It's the next step. It's
I'm
like
I'm
it's
kid
like
insecure.
steps.
And like I'm like, do I listen to people? Do
Mm.
I mean, and people speak from what they've experienced and what they know. Like, but I don't know. I know that I need income, and this is my way of getting income, and I
Mm.
don't know.
I don't know. I believe that with whatever path you take,
Mm.
if it's doing it like with this cafe, especially if it's
Mm.
doing it by yourself
Mm.
and renting it out.
I think I've worked with people, and working with people is difficult. And it's maybe I'm the difficult
You
one.
said what?
I've worked with people,
Mm.
and working with people is difficult.
Mm.
Because, yeah, we'll agree,
It
and
is.
then they'll be like, no, your events are too much now. What the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. But it's just, I guess, how they say communication skills. I don't know, but people are very interesting. You have to understand them. You have to talk to them in a certain way,
Hmm.
and it's a lot to deal with different personalities at the same time. So
Hmm.
I feel like that's where a lot of I don't know, but I feel like if you're gonna do it yourself, it's going to be a whole different ball game. Like like it's a whole cafe or it's a whole restaurant.
But
It's
maybe this is the work I'm looking for a job, and there's a job right here to be done.
yeah. So it's a great investment.
Mm.
I feel like you now just finalize on what needs to be done with the space.
Mm.
And then as you're doing that, you're thinking of a menu.
Mm.
And as you're thinking of a menu, you're thinking
Mm.
suppliers. And then from there, you start thinking about how many people you need,
Mm.
salaries. You need to just, I guess, make sure you think about everything. It's definitely exciting and scary, which
Mm.
is interesting,
Mm.
and that's life. Like, it's usually a bit of both. Um, the breakfast spot, I remember when I thought about it, is because I was like, yo, there's so many spots out there that have like breakfast. And for us, my mom used to make for us breakfast during dinner. So
Mm.
we used to really love that concept. So I was like,
Mm.
what if there was like a 24-hour breakfast
Mm.
spot? And that was, and I know in the States, is there. I remember
Yeah.
I asked you and you told me
Mm.
something. So breakfast spot, incredible. It would be so different from a lot of what other people are doing. Plus the space too. It's kind of like where
I
we
don't know.
went.
I'm maybe looking at my glass half full, half empty, because it's like here's solution, and then I'm running away from the solution. Like, I guess how is this in any way bad for me?
How is it?
In any way bad for me?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, it will be a place where people can come and know what the station is about by listening, coming and enjoying the food and conversation, coming and enjoying the art where people will be performing like
Mm.
their art. Like
Mm.
we have poets, we have bands, just whatever it is,
Mm.
whatever creative people do comedy, like, and then come perform, and then you have those intimate events, you build a community.
Mm.
You build a place and a space where people can remember how saying safe space.
Mm.
A safe space. That's what people
That's what people need.
yeah
Yeah.
need. And I feel like if you have food is what people love. People love to drink. People love a place where they can just be able to do whatever it is they want and not, get whatever it is. Like, anyway. But yeah, so I feel like a safe space would be dope.
So I only have
Because
one.
I'm thinking about the menu. I'm thinking about so many things in my head.
So like that you're bantering. I really have only one physical restraint that makes this difficult. I can't sit down. Like I don't know how to sit down.
Okay.
So like okay, and then I get excited. So the two things I can't do is I can't get too excited and then hate it.
Mm.
And then I also can't sit there all day and tomorrow. Like I don't know how to sit down. Like actually yeah, I can't sit down. Like I like switching shit up and I love not being sat down.
I
Mm.
hear you.
But I don't know what you think.
So, when you work, I guess, on a space like that,
Mm.
I don't think you can be in one spot.
Mm.
I think you have to be like doing so many different things.
Mhm.
If it's the station, if it's probably you're needed here to check something and
Mhm.
there, who knows, just like different things.
Mm.
But I feel like it won't be one given like thing, if that makes sense.
So you don't
Like,
think you don't think
you
it's
won't
like
be
you don't think it's like
seated.
doing the same thing every day over and over again, like
But
in the
it's
some monotonous shit.
But it's a different day,
Mm.
same shit,
Mm.
but every day is different.
Meaning,
That every day is different.
explain.
It's not like you wake up on the same side or at the same time and end up doing everything the same. So what I'm saying is
Mm.
that it's a different day.
Mm.
It's the same cycle maybe,
Mm.
but it's different. It's
Mm.
different people who are gonna come that you're gonna interact with. It's different headaches you're gonna probably have to deal with. It's different good moments you're gonna deal
Let me
with.
ask you, how many? It's crazy that we've seen this monkey guy build this Laleshwa thing, but like how many? How many? How long do you do breakfast until you realize okay breakfast is not working? Maybe try something else. Like, because I feel like that's the beautiful thing about running your own business. For me, it's being able to implement changes.
I
Like like I
almost
feel like that's a beautiful thing about running a business is like being able to you see something that needs to be changed, you change it.
true,
Like that's the fun stuff,
true.
and not buying toilet paper.
Which I can agree and then let me disagree because sometimes you find that it only takes a matter of time before people have to catch on.
Mhm.
What if you are so close to convincing people like this breakfast spot is it? Like and you just quit at like the like you if you know have you ever seen that picture, that illustration
Yeah.
of a guy who's mining and there's a gold like quite close to him and he gives up and then he goes, but then the one who kept on
Mm.
is one who was able to get the diamond.
But how long can someone live on the edge just waiting?
I feel like it because you will work and then it will make like it will just okay, let me give you a perfect example. Move Cafe. Remember when we went? It wasn't really popping. Like they started popping a bit after.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that guy just decided, you know what, it's been a year.
But you know he
fuck
committed to that
this."
event thing. He bought equipment. He said,
And
"I'm
that's
going
what
to
I'm
yeah."
saying. Like this nigga committed.
Mm.
Like he didn't quit. He said, I'm gonna convince them. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And he was like, man, I'm ahead of my time. I know what the fuck these kids want. Give me money babies. And he kept on. And I think in life sometimes quitting is easy. And they say anybody can do it. Like anybody can quit. So it's like, do you want to be the person like quit, the anybody, or do you want to like keep pushing your dream
Mm.
because it's your dream and you're trying to convince other people like, hey, look,
Mm.
my way, this is something worth,
Mm.
taking your time, investing or visiting to come and just share in my vision, you know.
Mhm.
So it, oof, yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you should just keep it on, and perhaps maybe if it's been too long, but I don't know.
Sometimes you have to hang the
Sometimes,
boots.
yeah, you do. So I don't know how long.
Mm.
Maybe I think
How long do you just hold on to something, just
5 years.
hoping and hoping
Hmm?
and hoping, just holding on to it?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Because imagine it's incredible. It's helping people.
Mm.
It's building a community
Mm.
of people that are not being seen, they're not being heard. I think that's something worth investing in. It it's hitting a lot of needs. Like people need to be able to have community, which is something we have kind of forgotten.
Mm.
We live in a society where we think we should be independent. Like,
Mm.
I'm independent.
But human beings are not made to be
Yeah,
independent.
we were not. It's
Mm.
even written in the Bible. I can't really tell you the scripture. I
We
don't
need
really
each
know
other
the
and
Bible
shit.
like that. But
Unfortunately, we need each other and shit.
so yeah, we do, and that's where community comes in.
Mm.
And we've lost touch of community because of a lot of things.
Mm.
Life happens. So imagine if you're able to go to this safe space and you're able to be yourself,
Mhm.
you're able to create, you're able to be free, like no judgments,
Mhm.
you're safe. It's different, and that's what people need. They need community. We need spaces that people can be able to go to where I don't feel judged.
Mhm.
I'm here on my ones, probably even just figuring out life, or I'm in a space where I'm enjoying life, like
Mhm.
because everybody is going through different phases in their life. So, a safe space where you feel supported,
Mhm.
you feel heard, you feel seen. We don't really have those. So yeah, safe space.
Okay.
Would be dope.
Mm. My last question of the night. I think we can wrap up there unless you want to keep going. I don't mind. But I guess my last question of the night is: what is your safe space right now? Like, do you have a prayer closet? Do you have, I don't know, what's your and it changes, I think, in different seasons. It can be different things, but like I guess right now,
I hear you.
what's your safe space right now?
My safe space is at home.
Mm.
Currently enjoying like taking a shower and thinking. Like
Mhm.
that's my. It's a good space to be in the shower and just like think and ponder and clean yourself. It's
Mhm.
like a nice safe space where
Mhm.
I'm baking or I'm cooking. That's my safe space. I
Mhm.
like to think as I'm working. I don't know if that makes sense. Like if I'm cleaning,
Mm.
I'm probably thinking.
Mm.
If I'm do baking, I'm probably thinking, just
Mm.
like or planning something in my head. So
Mm.
those are my safe spaces because I'm able to just do something I enjoy,
Mhm.
be in a space where I'm so comfortable. Like
Mhm.
if I want to walk naked, I could walk naked.
Mm.
Although my babe will think I've lost it,
Mm.
and I'm just able to be myself, which is incredible. My other safe space is the station.
Mm.
Well, more so the studio where I
Mm.
get to be behind the mic and
Mm.
just like talking my little heart out.
Mm.
Or sometimes when I'm interviewing somebody, like it's such a safe space because you learn something from somebody.
Mhm.
You're able to just have a space where you could both talk and
Mhm.
relate on different things, maybe have your perspective changed. So my safe space is like Yeah, I'd say those two for now.
Okay.
Yeah, what about you?
No, I want you to ask me my own question.
Because now, you know, I was so engaged on that question. I was just like, I'd like to know what your safe space
But can you
is.
come up with your own question for me?
Okay.
So my safe space right now
Mhm.
is my schoolwork. Like I feel like
Okay.
um, it's like it's challenging, it's
Mm.
dynamic, um, and it's engaging. And
Yeah.
it's less pressure than work and life right now. So it's kind of like a place I can go, be some character,
Mm.
do some work, be impressed with myself, and fuck off. Yeah.
Mm. I hear you. I
Mm.
hear you. Now, I want to ask,
Mm.
is this the last date night?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We are still in this.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? Mm?
Mm.
It's good, no?
Mm.
It's been great.
It's going well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the food just arrived.
Yeah.
Like, talk about perfect timing.
But yeah, definitely more date nights.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it just stresses me out when it's like the location hunting and not starting on time. I like it to kind of flow. So when there's no flow of things, I get frustrated because I want it to work out, and whether
Mm.
people see it or not, yeah, um it's not just eating food and talking about life. It
Mm.
also takes some energy to pour out.
Yeah.
So I think that
I was
mm,
thinking
mm,
that amateur show should
mm,
definitely come back.
mm,
I feel like a lot of people have a lot to say. Like, it could be a safe space for them.
definitely. But I think
Yeah.
if it comes back, it has to be free.
Yeah.
I think I think I was just
We could buy something from the cafe.
I don't e- I don't even know, but I think
It's just,
it was like nothing else, and I think the person who advised me on that was wrong, and I don't know, I listened.
for
Starting to charge
the what?
the person who advised me to start charging for it.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay, okay.
but I listened. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, but yeah, it's been a great show. I don't know how we did it. Give you guys an extra hour just because. Thank you to the Social House for having us. It's been an amazing time. And the fact that you guys are up and running at this time is incredible. So if you're looking for a nice, amazing time to go have a date, check out the Social House. They definitely hook you guys up and give you what you need. So check them out, the Social House. Good night.
Yeah. Good night, guys. I don't even think I can add anything to that. Good night. Keep it radio 254.